Hello and welcome. Today I'm here with some updates, so glad you chose to tune in. So let's get into this, where today the Duke of Sussex is saying goodbye to his longtime Invictus Games CEO, Dominic Reed. So Harry wrote in honor of Dominic, the leader of his groundbreaking mission for veterans and armed forces members. Dominic Reed, the CEO who led the Invictus Games from its inception, said he would be standing down as it, quote, is the time for someone new to take this vital movement forward into its second vigorous decade, end quote. The Duke of Sussex paid tribute to Reed for what he had done to help take the Invictus Games from its first iteration in London in 2014 to the world stage. Harry said in a statement, quote, 10 years on from the inception of the Invictus Games, we proudly stand as a community of 23 nations spanning every continent, fulfilling our mission of saving and changing lives. I'm immensely grateful to my friend Dominic, whose dedication and leadership transformed the Invictus Games from an ambitious idea to an internationally recognized movement, end quote. In his thanks, Harry also lauded Reed for a, quote, decade of relentless service to the Invictus Games Foundation, end quote. Quote, what a journey it has been and how fortunate we are to work with such an incredible community of people. We pray we don't need the Invictus Games for another 10 years, but thanks to you, the team, and our future CEO, we will be ready, end quote. So that was part of Harry's statement, and Reed also outlined in his own statement that they initially thought the Paralympic-style competition for veterans and service personnel might be a one-off event, saying, quote, but the unstable geopolitical landscape we now inhabit makes it vital that our work continues well into the future, as more and more service personnel are wounded every day, end quote, he said. He went on to say, quote, our global community continues to demonstrate the impact of Invictus across the world. We have established legacy programs with Invictus Australia and Invictus Germany, end quote. It has continued with projects such as the Netflix documentary Heart of Invictus, while last month, Germany introduced a Veterans Day for the first time, partially due to Dusseldorf hosting the contest in 2023. Reed also added that, quote, he is pleased to have set the Invictus Games Foundation on a solid footing and to have built an outstanding team, which is drawn in part from the community we serve, end quote. And speaking of the Duke of Sussex, Reed said, quote, it has been a privilege to work closely with Prince Harry to deliver his vision of an international sporting event for those who have served and for their families and friends. His concept, passion, and drive have been instrumental in our success, in particular by focusing attention on mental health and sports rehabilitation. It has been an honor to build and work with such an incredible, dedicated, and high-functioning team whom I count as friends and not just colleagues, and to establish and develop this global movement which now has 23 member nations and a presence on every continent, end quote. So what great work Dominic Reed has done, especially with the organization, and you can see that he closely values the friendships that he has formed, not only with the Duke of Sussex, but his fellow team at the Invictus Games. So the next games will be taking place, as we know, in Vancouver and Whistler in Canada in February 2025. The event will be the first winter hybrid to unite traditional core sports with the addition of some winter sports. And Reed leaves as the organization prepares to name the next venue for the Invictus Games to be held, with Birmingham, England and Washington, D.C. in contention. So share your thoughts on this first news of the day. We wish him well and congratulate Dominic Reed for all the good work that they have done with the military community through the Invictus Games. And I know that everyone moving forward with the Invictus Games are going to do their utmost best. The best is yet to come. So share your thoughts on this news in the comment section below. And as the article has pointed out, there has been huge anticipation for the next host of the Invictus Games being announced very soon. So who do you want to host the games? We've discussed this time and time again on this channel. A lot of you definitely want this to go to Washington, but there have been those of you who say the Invictus Games was first inaugurated in the UK. So You know, perhaps they would have a full circle moment with them having the games there. Who knows? But both the countries are putting in very strong bids, putting their money where their mouths are. So I personally would want it to go to the US. I think it would be just an interesting location. It would present such huge opportunities as well, and be amazing to see all the coverage and the hype if in fact Washington got the bid. So let's see what happens on that front. So share your thoughts once again. Thank you all for watching. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Rose Hill, kindly accept my sincere gratitude for the love and the kindness that you've shown. Thank you for giving towards my work here on YouTube and for choosing to accompany me here and being a member on this channel. I want to say that I value you and appreciate the love that you've continued to show. May God bless you. And a very special thank you as well to you, Lauren Watson. My thanks and appreciation to you for choosing to show your care by giving to this channel time and time again. You are so special and valued. Thank you for being a blessing to us here on this channel time and time again. I appreciate you and love you. And now a very special thank you to those of you who gave through Super Chat. Thank you to you. Olivia Johnson, thank you so very much for your wonderful giving and support towards my work here. I appreciate you for the support that you've continued to show here time and time again, for your thoughtful insights and comments. Thank you for extending your love time and time again towards me here on this channel. I love you. God bless. And a very special thank you to you, Rafaela Bertoni. Thank you for taking the time always to join the chat and for your giving. I really wish to express my personal gratitude to you for going above and beyond to show your love and support. You are so dear, not only to me, but so many of us here on this channel. And this community is so enriched by you being a part. Thank you. Once again, I appreciate all of you who show support towards this channel through your giving. Thank you for your confidence and love, and I pray for God to bless you all. And for those who like, comment, and share, thank you as well. It truly does help out the channel. If you liked this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe. It truly does help out the channel here. And follow on Twitter or X for more informal posts. Have a great day. Keep it here for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.